We are back from our 2-week fall break and with some new improvements, meaning we'll be seeing some huge upgrades to our brand new studio.
Hi, I'm Matthew, and we have everything from spooky surveys to hot new fundraisers. What's the word?
Our Bears have been booming since getting back from fall break. We'll catch you up to speed in the Grizzly grind.
It's time to watch the BBN.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the BBN. I'm Gavin Wilson.
And I'm Raylan Bishop.
And as you guys might notice, we're in our brand new studio space.
You know, I have to say, I think you could get used to this.
Definitely. But one thing I'm gonna miss is being able to go around campus and see everyone.
But as one door closes, another one opens. We also want to give our thanks to Ms. Carla Ashley, the manager over at Lowe's on Higley, for providing us the materials to be able to build this studio.
It was definitely fun building, but now let's get to it. With Halloween being right around the corner, StuGo is holding a trunk or treat event for all ages. Lauren's here to give you guys some more information in StuGo stuff.
Welcome back to School Bears. The start of the second quarter is finally here, and we have some exciting events for you. Student government is thrilled to host our annual trunk or treat on October 24th. Get ready for a fun evening filled with games, candy, inflatables, and even delicious food trucks. Dress up and join us here at Basha from 6 to 8 p.m. again on October 24th. The best part? Admission is completely free, so bring your friends and family for a good time. Later this quarter, we will be having our Senior Clash Wars at ACP. The date is still undecided. Senior Clash Wars is a great way for seniors to show their school pride and compete against other schools in friendly games and activities. So come show up and prove that us Bears are the best. We do have a Spirit Week on Halloween, but we'll have more information on that next week. That's all for this week. Ta-ta for now.
One of the new things is this incredible mural behind me. We have to give a special thanks to Lowe's, Bronson Jetner, and Josh Perkins. The mural is very special to me because my friends and I helped play a part in it coming together. Let's see the process of how this masterpiece came to be. Bronson has been painting for years. He even painted one of the previous murals in the D building.
The painting took around 4 months to complete, and working my sophomore year after school for a couple 4 hours a day.
With his previous experience and love for art, we knew he was perfect for this new challenge.
Painting is more just practice, and if you have more practice, it's definitely easier. But I think once we had the guidelines and the sketches down, which the sketches are definitely the hardest part of it, but once we started coloring or painting it, it definitely was easier than it would be to just sketch it out.
Bronson and Josh spent about a month coming in anytime they could to paint this beautiful mural, just for the Multimedia Films' brand new studio.
I don't know how many hours in total, but it was closer to 80 or 100. And we spent the entire first quarter on it besides the first 2 weeks.
This process was a really fun one. I got a lot of friends and people to help me with it. Definitely people new to art and not really good at art, but had a really good contribution to this painting.
Being able to see the progress of this masterpiece day by day was captivating.
Time flew when you were with people. When it was just me and Bronson listening to music, it still flew. But when we started talking more and not stop listening to music and started talking as a group and everyone started talking, it was a lot more fun. It was hard to paint because it just took forever, and I really enjoyed the time.
I really want to impact other people, especially putting artwork on the wall and knowing that it'll be here for a while definitely makes me feel good that I can do that for the school and for anyone that sees it.
I want to give a special thank you to Bronson and Josh for saying yes to painting a mural in our studio. The many hours you guys spent on this piece did not go unnoticed. It means a lot to Multimedia and Film and me. Thank you.
Matt is back for all you theater fans to give you guys any details about the upcoming shows. Also, a savory fundraiser that will help the BBN get to Tampa. All this on What's the Word.
Hi, I'm Matthew Murray with What's the Word? And we have a lot of exciting things to cover with you today, but first, your Fun Fact Friday. Did you know the highest grossing theater play on Broadway is The Lion King, earning $2 billion, and Hamilton has the most expensive top ticket of all time at $998. Ticket prices aren't that high for next week's production of Midsummer Night's Dream. Our theater company will be performing from the 23rd to the 25th of October.
He is well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortune's everywhere is fairly raked. And
A Midsummer Night's Dream is actually roughly around a 3.5-hour long play. However, our version that we have is roughly about 70 minutes. We were kind of on a time crunch, so the actors had been working incredibly hard to make sure they can make it incredible to the audience. And as well as this is important to a lot of us, as this is our senior show, so we want to try and make this the best show as possible.
Do you love Cafe Zuplos and want a reason to get more? If so, then you should go and satisfy your cravings on October 22nd, because we at the BBN are having a fundraiser where up to 25% of every order will help our program. It goes from 4 to 9, and all you have to do is tell them you're there for the fundraiser. Any support will be greatly appreciated. While it may not be as savory, we've got a sweet segment with StuGo.
In preparation for Halloween, we want to know your spooky plans and favorite traditions. We'd love for you to take this survey so we can collect and reveal your scary statistics. So please, scan this QR code and fill it out so you can be featured on next week's BBN. And back to Matthew.
The ACTIC team is hosting a book drive for underprivileged kids at Blue Ridge Elementary. Donations can be taken in your English class or at the front office where there is a box where you can put them.
The book drive for Academic Decathlon is active now until November 7th. You can donate any spare books to boxes in your English classroom, and then we'll donate these books to children of low economic status in White Mountain School District. This is important because all people should have the opportunity to learn and enjoy reading. It's up to you to make that happen.
Are you in an AP class and plan on taking the AP test? Then you need to hurry and make sure you have registered and paid because the deadline is on October 25th next week. That's all for this week, Basha. See you later.
After school, I know many of you students go to Circle K to get a snack or a drink. But unfortunately, some students have been stealing from the store. Merrick is here to talk about the new rules that are being enforced.
For those of you who like going to Circle K after school, there's a big problem. Students have been caught stealing on multiple occasions, and now Circle K has made new rules.
Circle K is we're having an issue with students stealing. The store is kind of fed up about it, so therefore we're trying to work with Circle K to try to keep the stealing to a minimum.
Circle K has been looking for solutions to the stealing problem and turned to Officer Walker for help.
Every year it's been getting worse and worse. It's been ongoing, it's been a constant problem, and the kids think they could just go over there and eat food and then walk out without paying, or just put food into their bags and just walk right out of the store.
For the students who steal, Circle K is taking the situation more seriously.
Circle K has hired more security within their store. They've implemented some rules that they feel are worth trying, such as 5 students in at a time.
By only letting 5 students in at a time, Circle K is hoping to curb the stealing problem.
If a student is caught stealing because they have surveillance cameras, then they will send that video to me. We will help identify the student. We'll contact the parents, and then it's up to the store whether they want to prosecute for the theft. But there will be some sort of punishment that will come to the student.
If you're caught stealing, this could go on your permanent record.
The goal is to have stealing stop it all, completely. But if we can slow it down, get the word out that if you get caught, you're going to get in trouble. I think once kids start getting charged, I think it will slow down.
I'm Merrick Talaga for the BBN.
Hey Gavin, what's your senior backpack?
Mine's actually this guy from Paw Patrol.
That checks out.
Well, what's yours?
Mine's Spider-Man.
All right, now that's fire.
Let's check in with Justice on why so many seniors have kid backpacks.
You might have seen seniors walking around with children's backpacks. Let's explore how it became a tradition. Who am I here with?
Mia, Brianna, Allie.
All right, today we're asking about your senior backpacks and what do you have?
I have Inside Out, and because it's one of my favorite movies growing up.
I have Justin Bieber because I loved him when I was younger. I have Elmo because my first ever backpack was an Elmo backpack.
I chose it because, the battle bus, it's basically school, the whole life, man. It's like Fortnite, so
yeah,
you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah.
I got on the Spider-Man bag. On the inside, it's got lights. I just like hit it. It's got lights on it. I chose it because I went to Walmart. The whole wall empty. This backpack, last one left. Had a copy.
From Buzz Lightyear to Sonic, all these backpacks stem from their childhoods.
Because I like Dora and I used to watch it a lot when I was little.
As a kid growing up, I really liked Sonic the Hedgehog because he was fast and I always wanted to be fast in football, so.
This tradition has been happening for nearly a decade, and it isn't just limited to our district.
I was unaware that there was a phenomenon of wearing child's backpacks for their senior year until you two informed me of it. I think it's a pretty cool thing for our seniors to be wearing little tiny kid backpacks.
When I was a freshman, I saw all the seniors have a senior backpack and it was like a little kid's one. I thought it was pretty cool.
My freshman year, I noticed everyone was doing it and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So I was like, might as well do it myself. It's my senior year, I'm trying to have fun.
Senior backpacks are a symbol, each with their own story.
I think it's like our last year, like, fully being kids and stuff, and like we're graduating and going on to like bigger things and being older and stuff.
Oh, just like showing that like on campus, like who wears a backpack, a kid backpack, who's a senior, like who's been here.
To me, I think the trend represents of staying true to your youth, Like maybe you liked Sonic the Hedgehog when you were a younger kid, and now that you're transitioning to young adults, you're like still representing Sonic the Hedgehog, which is cool.
Lastly, we asked Mr. Reichel what backpack he would choose.
When I was a little kid, like little guy, for sure would have been He-Man Masters of the Universe. So that's what I'll go with. He-Man Masters of the Universe backpack.
Justice Carrillo for BBN News.
It's been a few weeks since we've had an update from our sports teams, and they have been dominating. Here's Emmet with more on the incredible game against our crossroad rivals.
Hey everyone, I'm Emmet Morris from the Grizzly Grind. I hope you all had an amazing 2 weeks back from fall break. On Friday, our Basha Bears played against crosstown rival Hamilton Huskies. Let's check in with Jaden and see how that game went.
The past few weeks, the Bears' offense has been cooking behind quarterback Brody Veers and his connection with Gio Richardson. Alongside that is the dominant running duo between Noah Roberts and Josh Gaines. However, they wouldn't be the only stars.
Looking to start the pressure early, Basha won it by 7 with this 43-yard TD pass from Brody Veers to Gio Richardson. Veers clocks it downfield, he's got his guy, and it's caught. Touchdown, Basha! But the Bears' defense started off hot as well, forcing back-to-back-to-back 3-and-outs behind an elite pass defense from Jeremiah Grimes and Mark Dorson. At the beginning of the second quarter, on 2nd and 13, Veers scrambles to his left and takes it 20 yards to the house, Bears up by 14. Touchdown, he cuts back in, and he falls for it, Brody Veers with a 23-yard run. Hamilton responded after this, driving the ball down to the goal line, where on 3rd down they were stopped by Caden Williams, holding the Huskies to 3. Coming out of halftime, the Bears led 14-6, but that would soon change on 2nd and 19 when Richardson made magic happen. 50, he's still on his feet, he's still going down the sideline at the 30, the 20, the 10. Does he get pushed out of bounds? No, he does not. Gio Richardson on the 83-yard touchdown. Basha's lead continued to grow when Josh Gaines broke it to the outside, scoring an 8-yard TD to put the Bears up by 22 and the offense on cruise control. And with the offense on cruise control, Eli Kramer-Cronin and the defense held up their end of the bargain, handing the Huskies their first loss of the season with a final score of 35-20. After the game and during senior celebrations, we spoke to defensive leader and linebacker Eli Kramer-Cronin about their great performance.
It was simply no mercy, specifically from Coach Mack, and we were just trying to start off hot so they would have no energy at the end.
What kind of mindset do you guys have to be in to go into these games?
That we're the best in the state and no one can hang with us, especially in the Chandler region where we got rivals all over the place. So we'll be coming with a chip on our shoulder.
Jaden Ricken for BBN Sports.
Thanks, Jaden. After playing 7 straight weeks, our Bears finally get the rest they deserve, as this week is their bye week. They'll be back in action again next week at Chandler. Sticking to football, our girls flag football team has been making waves this season. Coming off a huge win last week versus Morena, they look to keep up their momentum going against West Point, as on the first drive, the Bears get an early turnover with an interception by freshman Claire McMahon, who looks to have a big game. Later in the first quarter, McMahon, this time making the catch, taking the ball upfield, and with a nice spin move, putting the Bears in scoring position. A few plays later, McMahon gets the ball again, this time taking it into the end zone for a touchdown, putting the Bears up 7-0. Late in the second quarter, a jump ball catch made by McMahon, looking to put the Bears up 14-0 going into halftime. Bears had a defensive clinic as they only allowed 7 points, taking the win 14-7. They play again on Tuesday as they travel to Marco de Naza High School. Our badminton team has some big matches this week. On Tuesday, they took to the road against the Hamilton Huskies, but lost 9-0. They came back home on Wednesday and took on the Chandler Wolves, squeaking past them with a close win of 5-4. Their next match is tomorrow at the Chaparral Firebird Invitational. Our volleyball team has been really struggling recently. They take on Xavier Prep last Thursday, looking to end the struggles. They lost 3-0. On Wednesday, our cross-country team had their city meet. This is their last meet before sectionals and state. Congratulations to Taylor Drewley on the girls' side, who came in first place, and to Audrey O'Connor alongside Drewley, who was named first team All-City. On the boys' side, congratulations to Boston Walseth, who came in fourth place, which named him first team All-City. This week, our swim team competed in the Charger Invitational. Top finishers for dive were Gianna Ovitt, who came in third place, and Riley Browler, who finished in fourth. That's all for me this week. I hope you all have an amazing weekend, and we'll be right back here next week.
Thanks so much for tuning into BVN this week.
We were so glad to finally show you guys our new studio. Also, another special thanks to everyone that helped make it possible.
And don't forget to check out all our behind-the-scenes footage and information on our live streams on our social media.
Also, don't forget to fill out this Halloween Google form. We'll see you guys all next week. Bye.